2, 1, take it.
B rolls up. Stand by track A full. Track A. Rolls to it. Ready 2, ready as Mike.
And it was like, I don't know, so it was like a big bonfire.
3 explosions blasted mid-Michigan neighborhood, leveling a house and forcing people to evacuate their homes. Amid the rubble, one neighbor is being called a hero.
That is Mike's son.
Exclusive story.
Open his mic cue.
Good evening, I'm Scott Wickersham. It started with the smell of natural gas.
Roll your prompter, Courtney.
A moment later, a massive explosion flattened the mid-Michigan home, killing a woman inside.
B rolls up.
It happened around 10:30 last night in Greeno Township, near South.
Stand by side explode.
Doors flew open in neighboring homes.
Stand by the track A full.
Were evacuated, and the fireball of natural gas could be seen for miles. The man and woman who lived at the home called Consumers Energy about the smell of gas.
Track A.
Moments before the blast.
Rolls to it.
She smelled gas.
Stand by VO continues. Out to 3 MOC.
She smelled the gas, so they called the gas company. They said that they'd be there within a half an hour. So they were sitting
Out cues. House exploded.
They would just stay in the house when the house exploded.
Open his mic cue.
The explosion threw the man
Ready 3.
on the other side of the street. Remarkably, he's in good condition tonight. The woman, though, was killed inside the home. Consumers Energy worker and 2 firefighters were also injured by smaller explosions later in the night. They were trying to cut off the gas supply and get the fire under control.
And 3.
In those first crucial minutes,
Ready B cop P. Stand by the track B full. I'm gonna never mind.
Charged to protect his neighbors until emergency teams arrived. FOX47 reporter Heather Holmes has his exclusive story and shows us why some of
Track
the
B.
neighbors are calling him a hero.
Rolls. It's been 23.
Parents keep screaming up on the top of the hill, so I told my wife to call 911.
You can roll through this, Courtney. Miss Pat.
To find out what was going on.
Keep going.
We're gonna tag this on 3, and then we'll go right into gas tips right on 3, and then we'll go 4 still stores. Out to Amor Loke.
People were out there just wondering, what was going on.
All right.
Got to leave those people out of the way, make sure they're out of harm's way.
Neighbors say if it wasn't for the quick thinking of part-time officer Greg Keenan, this explosion would have injured many more people.
He was up there keeping people backed away. There was somebody up with a video camera trying to film it. And he's trying, don't be stupid, this is, you get killed.
30.
There it's gas, they could go off or something else would blow.
And that was the right move.
Looks more comfortable.
Shortly after the first explosion
Spin up a little on 3, Alex.
rocked the neighborhood. Tonight,
I don't know if he'll move over there or whatever.
hero.
Just another day. There are no lies.
You ready on your, James, you ready on your still stores?
All
right, coming up.
Just another day.
And what he did may have saved another life from being lost. In Greeno Township, Heather Holmes, FOX47 News.
Open his mic cue.
Consumers Energy crews around the scene of the explosion all morning long. They say it could take a week to a week and a half to pinpoint natural gas as the cause of the blast. And gas companies like Consumers add that rotten egg smell to natural gas, so you'll know if there's a leak. That's what they smelled in the home before the explosion. But there are other signs of a leak. A hissing sound, dead vegetation on the ground, very dry soil, or bubbly and wet areas can be a sign. If you see any of them, here's what
Stand by Amor Loke. Out to 2. Q's got to 2.
Get out of the home right away. Don't try to open windows or doors. Don't use any electrical devices either on the way out. Even a light switch can cause a spark and an explosion. And when you get outside, call the gas company or the fire department and let
Track A.
them take the risk of checking your home for a gas leak.
A rolls up. Bring it over for his mic Q. On to 2. B Ferris.
How much a Ferris State student had to drink when she fell to her death yesterday.
B rolls up.
20-year-old Adrienne Allen fell out of her apartment window.
A Mish now. Quick requeue on B here.
Police there, she was drinking. Allen, who graduated from Danville High School, was found on the ground after a neighbor reported
Q's got to 3.
glass. Allen is the 4th Michigan college student to die after drinking in a
Track A. A rolls up. Bring it on over to his mic Q.
Covering stores in Michigan now.
On to 3. B wanted next.
From the Midland County Jail is
VO here. B rolls to it.
Here on FOX47 tonight on America's
Stand by A Rhodes.
This is a 3-minute and maximum security jail using employees.
A Rhodes VO next.
For a female inmate to go with them. Authorities say the 4 men may have split up and left the state by now, but after tonight, thanks to America's Most Wanted, their faces have been seen nationwide.
A rolls to it.
Around in Michigan today, mild weather is helping to clear up some of our roads. Thank you for this. As long as you don't mind.
Ready back out to 2.
Flush, but we want to remind you if you're going out tonight to remember that slush will freeze up again at night, and that makes for some pretty tricky driving.
All mics on the 2. Ready, both mics.
Create dangers for more than just
Can I get names, James?
warm days in store for us. Our frozen lakes and ponds will probably...
Oh, I'm sorry. B. Weather P's next.
...a bitter end to your winter fun, but it doesn't have to. FOX47 reporter Cordy Chamberlain has some tips to keep you safe.
Track B rolls up.
Sliding.
Next is going to be Weather T on 2, and we'll go right to Weather Split for toss.
In a long time. This was the only item on the agenda for the McGivern family.
Today we were busy playing. Simple as that. We wanted to play outside in the snow.
About a minute back.
So we took some time off.
But while this shot of warm weather may mean fun for some, for others it can be quite dangerous.
Too often this can turn into this.
When people venture out on recreational type activities on the ice starts to get thin and melt, and people need to be aware of the dangers of thin ice.
So if you plan to venture out on a frozen lake or pond for skating or fishing, here's some tips to keep you afloat. Before you head out on the ice, tell someone where you're headed and when you plan to be back. Always take warm clothes and a flotation device in case you do end up in a sticky situation.
Is that microphone today? Did someone turn it up? Because everybody's breaking.
Yeah, it's probably
Running water under the ice, stay away. Better to play it safe and wait for frosty air to return. In Michigan, that won't take long. In Williams,
Stand by Scott's mic. Open his mic cue.
And if you are skating or playing hockey or fishing or whatever, you got to...
Ready to toss? Ready both mics?
...all over, so if it's just fine at your friend's house, it won't necessarily be that way at your house. Better safe than sorry.
And up, all mics.
The question is, are we going to get any more of that cold weather to help freeze the ice back over the road? Martina Brown is in the First Alert Forecast Center to let us know. Martina?
And take one.
Scott, we may have a little more of the white stuff to deal with as we head into the work week, but for tomorrow, just warm temperatures and lots of sunshine. And if you haven't noticed already, that means we're going to get rid of some of that snow. Outside tonight, we'll call it most.
Come back out to 1, then we'll go to 2 for the T's with music.
Out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. For
Take
tomorrow,
James. There you go.
sunny in the morning, and then some clouds will start to increase. 35 will be high for tomorrow, and
No.
to the south at about 15 to 20
Ready, 1.
miles per hour.
On to 1. Ready 2 with music.
Like I said, we may have more white stuff on the way, and I'll tell you about
Thank
that.
you.
We'll talk about the sun. Scott?
Music, Mike, take cue.
Well, today, prosecutors in the Senate impeachment trial are wrapping up their case.
On still.
Coming up at 10:14, we take you to Washington.
Ready A bump, ready to track A full. Stand by to roll your brake.
Every high school kid's dream come true, and we'll show you exactly what it is. But up next, heavy snow causes another roof to collapse and even start to fire. We'll show you what happened in our coverage of
Track A rolls up.
You're watching Fox 47 News, home of Super Bowl 33.
Roll your brake.
2:15.
Roof PG, it's Kramer, Pennsylvania. Is it PA for Pennsylvania? Is that what they're trying to say here?
That's, you had already read it, but it's got cloud definitely Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to change it, Tom. I will.
Right now, so it's center.
A M now B roof. A trial. B impeach L. A impeach P.
235.
Okay. B TZ kids. A travel weather.
Right.
B bump.
Right.
We're gonna come out A sound full. Then we'll just sound under his mic out to. We're gonna go right. We're gonna build the America now on the fly here. AM now to B roof VO. Then to trial sound. We won't see Scott at this at all. Scott can read the 2. No. Make sure Scott knows that he is doing roof VO, that it's not a pack, because normally we do it as a pack, but. He is aware. Wonderful. Did we make this commercial?
No. 30.
I think that's a Channel 10 production.
Yeah, that's fun. Kids can be creative. You know.
Here we go. Track A. Sorry to cut you short, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Track A. Rolls up. Bring that up as Mike Q. B rolls to it. A trial sound full next out to 2.
Looking at another roof collapse. This time in Pennsylvania, it sparked a massive fire at this lumber plant. Firefighters say the collapsing roof tore through electric.
Quick recap on B here. Track A full rolls. Open as Mike Q.
As his impeachment trial continues, President Clinton
On to 2. B impeach.
to be impeached is keeping up his business as usual strategy.
B rolls up. Stand by back out to 2. Then we'll roll impeach P out of A.
The one big question left unanswered: will witnesses be called in to testify?
Take 2.
President's legal
Track A full.
its side of the story, and Fox reporter Carl Cameron has the very latest from Washington.
A rolls up. This is 232. Out Q is guest standard.
The first phase of the trial is over.
Yes, it is. All right.
Henry Hyde left the Capitol in soaring oratory earlier. Hyde demanded Bill Clinton's removal from office, saying with the loftiest rhetoric thus far that only that would save the presidency itself.
Failed to do so, while conceding that the president has engaged in egregious and dishonorable behavior.
All right, next is going to be camera 2 with music. B, TC Kids, 1 with the Weather Center with Kina, good. A travel weather, that's ready to go, and B bump. And that's wonderful. Just under 2.
The fact that the Commander-in-Chief's conduct sets a poor example to the men and women of the military. Worse, we cannot ignore the idea that to acquit the president would create a double standard.
They appealed to the Senate's own history and precedent of convicting impeached judges for perjury.
You couldn't live with yourself knowing that you were going to leave a perjuring judge on the bench. Ladies and gentlemen, as hard as it may be, for the same reasons, cleanse this office.
Staunch presidential allies rejected the prosecution out of hand.
People simply are not going to remove the president from office.
But other Democrats indicated that the managers were getting through.
Minute.
Points I've not considered or thought of before.
House prosecutors plan a formal letter next week asking the Senate to invite...
You know, all these signs that they have, guess how much those things cost to make a piece? They're like at least $200 a piece. Because I've had to make signs like that. I had to get them ordered like that for my other job. These big little charts and stuff that they're showing, like $200-300 a piece for like the full color ones that they're doing. That's way big waste of tax money. They should just get a laptop with PowerPoint.
The managers believe they will get some of their...
30.
I think we will. I think the presentations we've made have impressed the senators. We've heard from some senators who are...
Is he on camera at the end of this?
We're now leaning towards witnesses. So
yes. Okay. He is.
The next step in the process will offer yet another bizarre and extraordinary development. The president's defense will begin.
Go ahead and find him.
The same day, President Clinton will offer up his State of the Union address to the Congress that sits in judgment.
Who's ready? Ready, Mike's mic, or ready, Scott's mic and music? Open his mic, music cue.
Well, it's every kid's dream.
He rolls up. Ready, 1. Ready, Keena's mic.
Oh my! Coming up, we'll show you some kids making that reality.
Keena's mic. Take 1 cue. A travel weather next.
We'll take a look at the rest of the weekend coming up. First, let's take a look at
A rolls up. Music full. Ready, B bump. Stand by to track B full. Last page. B rolls in 3, 2, 1. On it. Stand by to roll your brake. Roll your brake.
2:30.
15:02. It's okay. Is that that's including the bye-bye? Lots.
Oops, there it is.
I don't want that one. I want that.
I probably don't even need one. Hoops, what page is that? No, I don't need it. Your roll queue hasn't changed or anything, has it? All right. A Kina, B WeatherVid, yes. All right. Alex, 2
About the weather chat, right?
yes.
Okay.
Don't move till I clear ya. We'll still do the T's on 3.
All right.
All right. A Kina, B WeatherVid. I'm sorry if we already checked this. A TC Teach.
1 minute.
B Sports Center. A Bump. Wonderful. We will do a sports chat on camera 2. This will be like old times. How long can you get for weather? She gets a whole 2:30. She's never gonna use it.
She better be pretty chatty.
Hopefully, they chat a little better than Mike and Martina do.
Oh, really? That's good. No, you just...
30.
No, hopefully it don't get heavy. Yeah.
Look good. Feel good. Have a head clock.
Yeah.
You may get this early.
Stand by.
20. $10.
Only $29 per month.
Just like an old movie.
5, 4, 3,
Track A full.
2, 1. Take it.
He rolls up. Ready B. Ready Kina's mic. Ooh, I like this. Open the mic. Q.
We haven't had a Saturday like this in a long time. Beautiful weather, mild temperatures, lots of sun. Could there be more of this on the way?
We're very slow.
Good evening, everybody. The big weather news today.
I went a little too slow. It froze.
I thought it wasn't believed.
That was our high. Our high for today was
Give her 2, Alex.
the normal high.
Yep.
28.
I was due.
Normal low 13. Record high 55. Set back in 1949. Record low 17 below. Set back in 1984. Right now in Lansing, can you believe it? We are at 34 degrees. The dew point is at 25. Humidity at 69%. Barometric pressure at 29.92. And winds are out of the west, southwest at about 10 miles per hour right now. It's warm everywhere. Take a look at Mason. They had a nice sunny day today. They're at 36 degrees right now. Jackson at 34. Battle Creek 31.
Ooh, look at it. Martina's like not looking at us on preview. That's how odd is that?
34 degrees. Taking a look at the satellite picture, there's not much to complain about right now either. Just a few high clouds around the area, and as you look up to the north and out towards Saginaw, even to the western part of the state, things are starting to clear up. As we go through the night, our clouds will start to clear up as well, so we will call it mostly clear for tonight.
Give her 1.
We're going to wake up to mostly sunny skies. I haven't had a chance to say that in a long time. As we go throughout the day, the clouds will start to increase, and then by Sunday after midnight, reality will start to set in. We'll have some rain that will turn into all snow, so you want to be aware of that because that's
Hopefully she knows that she's got to. She remembers that she needs to step out of the frame.
what we're looking at. Mostly clear skies. 25 will be the overnight low. Winds will be out of the southwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, mostly sunny in the morning. Then clouds will start to increase, partly cloudy by afternoon.
30.
35 will be
Point her off to the right, to the left.
at about 15 to 25.
Hopefully she'll know.
Let's take a look at the next 5 days, shall we? Not too bad.
Too clear.
On Monday, possible rain, snow mix on Tuesday.
Keep the chat short, probably. She's using, sort of short.
Looks like we may see some sun on Thursday with 34 degrees, so things aren't looking too bad.
Both mics on. Ready 3, ready music.
You know, last year I had my golf clubs out. It was on the course in March. So can I beat that record this year?
I don't know. We'll see.
Depends how much common sense I have.
Yeah, actually.
Thanks.
Music. On to 3.
Have you ever had one of those teachers in school just didn't get along?
A rolls up. Ready to track B.
Coming up in our bright spot is the revenge.
Track B rolls. Stand by A bump. Stand by to track A full. Track A full rolls.
You're watching Fox 47 News, home of Super Bowl 33.
Roller break. 10:20:30.
2:30.
Yahoo! I love being light. 3 with the box, 3 with the box. Let's check these. A Gen Sport. B Hoops. A Wolves. B Iowa. A Purdue. Hockey graphic.
Can I have you check on Ryan?
Yeah, I'm here. You got it?
No, it's not. It's not supposed to be. B Tyson. A Tyson Sat. A School. You know, news tips somewhere. All right. Do we want to have Daryl add a promo into the pad the last break or something?
1 minute.
Will that happen on night, Dan? No.
Are we going to have Daryl pad the last break or anything? Heather? I mean, I don't know. Daryl, can you pad the last break with 30 seconds?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
All right, so our new out will be 30 seconds earlier than what it is. So our out time is 27:20.
20.
A full out to 3 with the box, and we'll roll B Hoops, B VO.
The Domino's Heatwave, the bag that works like
10.
a portable oven for the best tasting Domino's ever. Now get 2 medium pizzas with up to 3
5, 4,
Track A full.
3, 2, 1. Take it.
A rolls up. Ready, Ryan's mic. Open his mic. Out to 3Q.
Good evening, I'm Ryan Field. When you think back to last year's men's hoop season, 2 letters come to mind, C and O. Spartans are
B Hoops next.
last year having to share the title with the Fighting Illini. You haven't forgotten it, and neither have the Spartans.
B rolls up.
What did you say the timeout was now?
27:20.
Then Thomas Kelly drives the lane and hands it in.
A VO next.
On the break, how many times we've seen this? The team clears with the alley board.
Keep that in mind, Heather. 27:20.
And at the break, in the second half, Victor Chuck with Daybay. The Chuck wagon rolls into the easy 2. The Spartans would answer. Cleves drives the lane. He double pumps, hits the hoop and the foul. And then the Spartans were running again. Cleves to Peterson. He throws it down. Spartans up 8. And it got a little close at the end. But that dynamic duel was at it again. Peterson slams home
Fine.
Spartans victory.
Ready, lose. Lose, A rolls to it. B Iowa next.
Robbie Reed feeds it up to Josh Askin, who takes it strong to the hole, get a career high 22 points. Ohio State kept it close in the first half. Sooney Penn with a
I hate that shift. We gotta fix that.
Wolverine guards took over in the second half. Reed hits a 3 from the corner.
Yeah, it looks kind of.
Bullock takes the turn. He hits the long ranger. They were combined 11 for 17 from behind the arc. Michigan.
Fine. Ready, lose. Lose. B rolls to it. A Purdue.
First half, Kevin Clark with a steal, and he takes it all the way back to the slam. Gophers lead by 3 at the break. Second half, it was more of the same. 3-on-1. Clark dishes to Miles Tarver for the
Fine.
Gophers win 70.
Ready, lose. Lose. A rolls to it.
2 of the most fiery coaches. Bob Murphy,
Hockey full screen next. CG2.
Cameron Stevens gets a little arc, and then he gets a little net, cutting the lead to 8. Then off the inbound pass, Michael Lewis finds Lynn Washington, who drives in for the easy 2.
You got that full screen, James? Oh, there it is. Just as I said. I'll take it out too, okay? Font. And onto it. Ready after 3 with the box. B Tyson VO. And on 3.
Tyson had his boxing license reinstated by the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
Go ahead and do that. Loose. B rolls up. A Tyson Sot. Track A full, rolls to it. Sports Chat 2, 2-shot. 2-shot right. Ready both mics, ready 3, MOC Scott. Good 2, go to 3.
Man for man, let's see what you mean man for man, let's see what you got. Man for man, one-on-one, see what you
Man
got.
for man.
From that perspective.
All mics on to 2, Q. Ready 3. Ready.
11:30, NFC Lansing MI right here on FOX47, Minnesota taking on Arizona pregame festivities at 11:30.
1 minute.
You know, I know exactly what the look of fear is, but I think both have to win. I don't know.
Wrap them.
Fear in his eyes. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. On to 3. Ready track A full. Track A. Rolls. Bring it under Q. 2, 3-shot. 1, get you close if you can. Or go wide on 3, please. Do it on 3.
That's 100% increase over last year's food drive.
30.
Humiliate the teachers,
Ready, all mics and music.
principal athletic director, and make events like chicken.
All mics, music.
20.
Thanks for joining us. See us back here tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
And music full.
10.
Stand by to track B, track B.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clear.